Welcome to this episode of Video Drone by ThiEYE3DTech.com. We're still out here on Lake Huron. It's a nice day after a week of some super cold weather. We got the Solo with the ThiEYE on here shooting some 4K video. I've already checked hover. I've done my maintenance checks. Visibility is about 10 miles, so weather's great. Cloud ceiling is super high, so we're already good to go. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to step back and I'm going to arm the motors. Take this up a little bit. Just kind of let it set in. Got 10 satellites. I believe I got video recording going. And what I want to do is just kind of walk it out, and I'm going to take it out here. And I'm going to do similar to last time. I'm going to try to get some more video of it, kind of like the water hitting the waves, sort of low altitude stuff. I'm just making sure I don't hear a airplane. Okay, yeah, I do hear an airplane somewhere, so I want to be careful. I don't see it, so I'm just going to hang out a minute. I think it's traveling behind me. Yeah, there it is. All right, he's passing. He's way behind me though, and he's way up there. So, but I'm gonna still make sure I yield. So, he's now out of range. All right. So, want to make sure we yield to manned aircraft. So I'm not going up high anyway, so I'm just taking it out this way, and he's passed. So I'm just taking this down the lake. And we just want to see if we can catch some of the splashes. And yeah, just some beautiful views of the water as we walk down this way. And we're getting down there a little bit of a way. Again, nice views. We're coming up to roughly the end of the beach down there. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So let's go ahead. Let's try this again. I'm gonna work this up here. And so I'm facing this way, so let's move it back. Nope, other way, Joe. Just want to kind of line it up with the water here. All right, now clean it up with a little bit of a yaw. And yeah, I think that's good. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to try some cable cam. So I'm going to do cable cam. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to press A. And then I'm going to fly this forward. And I'm going to fly this back this way a little bit. Just flying it up. And it should be starting to come up here in a little bit. As you can tell, it's down there a ways. And it's going to keep bringing it up. And I want to take it out a little bit this way as I bring it up, because I want to end my cable cam by flipping it around. I want to go a little bit further. And then what I want to do is I want to yaw back around. So I'm facing the other way. There's some ice in the water. Which way am I facing? I think I'm facing the right way. No, I'm not facing the right way. There we go. Now we're going to face the right way. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the B button. And now what I can do is, so I'm at end. So let's go ahead and we'll start playing the cable cam. So now it's flying itself. I really like this feature of the Solo. The Unique also has a similar feature where you actually can do multiple points plus save it. So I'm really looking forward to that. Notice how it's turning, and this is sort of the effect I want to get, because about the halfway point it's going to turn around and then start looking backwards as it goes backwards. So you're seeing it make the turn. I just wish I would have got the turn so it's on the lakeside rather than looking inland like this. So it turned out maybe on the way back it'll play out that way. So because we'll do one on the way back too. So as you can see, I'm at 4K 30 frames per second on this, and so yeah, I'm hoping that the other way, because it's kind of boring just looking at the snow and the toilets. Boy, something's really working the water up out there today. So, but yeah, because now we're twisting back around and we're coming back in. We're almost to the start, or the end of this one actually, of this cable cam. And boom, I think we're there. So now we're just hanging out down there. Let's go ahead and let's reverse it. We're going to run the cable cam back up this way. And let's see if it does the lake, or if I still get that looking at the toilets. Maybe it'll turn the other way. I don't think so. It's already starting to turn back inland. I'm going to have to figure out how to fix that. Looking at toilets isn't that interesting. But still a lot of fun messing around with cable cam and that kind of stuff. I'm just kind of checking power. 66%. I still got a lot of power. So I'm going to do a flyback up here, and then I'm going to kind of take it out for a little bit and kind of see what things look like. Look at some of the ice flows maybe again. And we're turning. See, there's the toilets. That's interesting. Men's and women's toilets. Yep, that's what it is. So, but you know, now we're coming back to some good views. You know, check out the views there. That is really kind of cool. See how it's just kind of chafed and stuff? That is really a cool view. And so so we're done with that. So I think I had enough fun with that. And so we're going to just go back into regular fly mode. So I'm going to just fly this forward. And there seems to be regular, let's see if I can get some splashes right about there. I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to back it up a little bit. See if I get some of those splashes. There's a lot of lag, well, not a lot, but there's some lag on the screen, so it's very hard to tell if I'm getting the splashes and what they look like on the screen. But yeah, you can see a little bit of them. I'm going to try to frame this a little bit more towards the corner. And that looks pretty interesting. But I'm at 59%, so before I get too low on battery, I'm going to do another quick run out there. And just do a quick run out there. You can see the ice in the water, just real low level run. And we're just going to go out there for, I'll take it out there about 1,000 feet or so, and it's a pretty easy range for this guy. I've got the panel antennas on. It seems to work really well, so no problems there. Just kind of taking it out. I'm at about 500 feet now, closing on 600, as you can see. Still well in sight. Again, that's what, as I mentioned in the last video, that's what I like about you know, the Solo and the Typhoon is line of sight on these guys is great, because I can get out there quite a ways and still see it, which we all know that's important, is having that proper line of sight. And very easy to have with these bigger birds. Now you get to the spark or whatever, right about here it would be really difficult to see the spark, but you know, I'm still over 1,000 feet and I can easily see it with the unaided eye. And so I just want to, I've done about 52%. Still see it. I'm out 1,200 feet. You know, because one of the things that works nice on the lake as far as distance seeing is, so long as I keep it in the horizon, it's the black is a contrast to the blue, so it's actually very easy to see. I'm at 1,500 feet and I still have easy line of sight to it. So straight out in front of me. So again, this is still seeing it, and I'm closing on 2,000 feet. I'm going to try getting it out there about 2,000 feet and then bring it back home. So just about to 2,000 feet. Still clear. Wow, I can still see it at 2,000 feet. Pretty darn clear. Wow, but I'm at about 50% battery. So I'm just going to go ahead and bring it back. I'm just going to hold the back stick and just kind of back stick it down. And then get a pull away video. You know, actually, I'm interested to see what this video looks like on the computer. You know, because of the bit of a lag, because I am doing Wi-Fi on this, but the bit of the lag is takes out some of the jitters. So you definitely see more jitters on the finished product than you do on the screen here. So just double checking the beach a little bit, make sure I'm still clear and everybody's not in my way, nobody out here. I'm the only person out here. I'm the only person that would be crazy enough to come out here for such a thing anyway. Although it's not bad today. It's not bad. Like I say, in the 30s, it's a heat wave compared to what we have had last week. At my house, which I'm really close to the lake, I think as you can tell, it got down to -8, but you go inland a few miles and it got as low as -18, because Lake Huron here tends to keep the air a little bit warmer around it within a few blocks of it and up to even a few miles. So we get a little different climate here than they get inland a bit. But still really, really cold temperatures, unseasonably cold temperatures. So anyways, but it's a nice day out here. So I just had to get out here with the Solo, get some flights in, and just kind of enjoy flying. It's been a week or two. Actually, I think closer to 2. So I think the last flight I actually made was the Mavic flight right after the New Year. And so we're just bringing it back in. I'm down around 49%. I love the battery life on the Solo too. So you know, because it gives me the ability to go out there and do that kind of flight. I don't quite get that out of the Spark. You know, definitely the Mavic, it probably has a flight time that exceeds this, but having just got the Mavic, I'm a little bit nervous about losing it, even though I only paid about $700 for it. You know, I paid, you know, $200 for this. So if it doesn't come back and ends up out there, then it's a whole different story. So anyways, here we are. We're back. I notice it's kind of settling since I brought it back in over land. So I'm going to bring it back and we're going to try putting it down on this pad. And kind of yacht around. So we did a pretty good landing last time. That's not always the case though. And I'll work it back up this way and let's boom, we got it. Those extended legs have actually been working out pretty good. I haven't had a chance to fly the 360 yet, you know, because I wanted to get some ThiEYE footage, some 4K, just regular footage out here. So it does clear it. And so I really like those legs, because even if I had to land in the snow a little bit, it's still not going to set that camera as deep down into the snow as it would if, you know, I didn't have the extended legs. So anyways, let me know what you had for lunch, and interested to hear. And don't forget, subscribe, give it a big thumbs up. Let me know what you're thinking in the comments below. Are you out here flying your solo in the cold weather? Oh, there's a swan out there. That is too cool. And I'm not going to fly on it because I don't want to disturb the wildlife, but that's pretty. Anyways, catch you guys in the next video. Cheers.